Well, hello there, my friends, and welcome to another part of Let's Build Newcrest. I hope you're all doing well. We are back at No.1 Park Lane, ready to finish off the rest of the exterior and maybe get the wallpapers and the flooring properly sorted on the inside. See what we're going to go for? Not quite sure yet. Did have a few inspiration from you guys and comments last time that were brilliant. I haven't had a chance to go through them all yet, so just give me a chance on that. There was quite a lot. So I've just picked out a few of my favorites now to kind of further the storyline with this family and everything that is going to come to foot. Come on foot. No, please don't. Anyway, this comment right here, this is from Vicky. Is it Vicky Chan Peralta? I hope I got that right. I feel like the daughter probably looks up to her uncle a lot. He seems cool and travels a lot and is like the embodiment of freedom in contrast to her dad. So maybe she's into traveling as well as her music. And maybe since she parties, she's probably friends with Callum, as Morgan McBride suggested. So thank you, Morgan. She catches her mum cheating with her uncle and gets pissed at the two of them. So there's tension in the house and the son is confused and worried but doesn't want to add anything. So he tells no one about the bullying, which is really cool. I really like that. And there's a side edit as well there, but that's nothing to do with that. But I really liked that, Vicky. That's a really, really good one. What was the next one that from Mr. Luke Waters? Are you going to do anything to protect Annalise's husband since everyone keeps dying? That's shade, isn't it, Luke? But no. He fucking did. Next. Olivia Mai. I hope I'm getting that right as well. What if, as she said, that Annalise was having an affair with Sheldon and was successfully hiding it from her husband, only sleeping with Sheldon at his flat at Council Block. But then Zoe starts to hang out with Callum because of their shared interest in music. And late one night when Zoe and Callum are hanging out in the Ting Hangout garage by Callum's flat, Zoe sees her mum and Sheldon kiss each other outside the Council Block through a crack in the garage door. And ever since then, Zoe's been torn about what to make of the situation and what to do. Will she confront her mum? Should she tell her dad? Should she just try to forget about it? Or should she use it for the inspiration for her music? I really liked that. And make some songs that might make Annalise think twice about the lyrics. I really, really enjoyed that. So Olivia, that was really cool. Loved it. Next one was from Morgan McBride. So here you are again. This is the comment that obviously everybody was. But obviously, what was her name? Vicky was saying. I had to go back then. I imagine that Zoe and Callum collaborate on music and maybe Callum produces some tracks for Zoe. I really liked that idea as well. So we need to get a relationship kind of going between them two. Maybe they could be really quite close, actually. I probably wouldn't see them going to the same school, though. I'd probably see Morgan go into a private school and Callum go into a public school. So maybe it's the geographical kind of closeness to them. That's why they're friends. And again, their love of music. Really, really liked that. And this is from Radu Dumanovsky. I hope I said that right. Radu Dumanovsky. Did Annalise hit Timothy's landing? Yes. Right on the fucking landing. He came upon the landing. But yeah, what was the next one? I had one more, I think. Yeah, I did. And this was from Emma Lucia. Even though Dr. Robert has enjoyed plenty of success in his career and other life choices, he can't stop thinking about the fact that he's been living in Sheldon's shadow for his entire life. Robert simply can't compete with Sheldon's charm and mysteriousness that draw people towards him. Robert always feels that Sheldon takes everything from him, and his jealousy has become so bad that he even believes that Sheldon is now trying to steal his wife. However, it's not Sheldon who's destroying the marriage, but Robert himself with his behavior. And that's why his wife likes to sleep around. I kind of like that idea as well. Yeah, you guys killed it. I absolutely loved these. Absolutely was 100% here for them. And you know that by now. So, well, off we go. Oh, there's some grass. Lovely. Oh, into No.1 Park Lane. So, few little changes. Few little details I've already thrown in just to get us whiffed and ready to go. I did think this could have been like a sliding gate. In my eyes, this is kind of an electric gate that maybe does open. And I've made space for one car. Just a tiny little sports car that probably belongs to Annalise. I would imagine Robert maybe cycles to work. He's very eco and very green. He doesn't believe in polluting the planet, so he drives to work. So I've changed that up. I've also, what else did I do? I also changed the shape of this just slightly. I've actually pulled this forward, and then it's got a lower half wall and stuff on it. I just prefer the way that that kind of sits in. I 100% do. Obviously, we've put some trees in. I've put some kind of little stone fences around that area. Not sure what we're going to do here yet. I don't want it to be a garden. I wouldn't imagine Annalise being very much a green-fingered sim. It doesn't really fit in with her personality that well. Obviously, I've raised this hedge, and I'm quite pleased on how that turned out, actually. They are exactly the same texture that they've used for both of them. But obviously, this one's just a bit brighter and not as stretched as what this one here is. So that's good to know. A little bit of shade there. Who can say? And I've obviously walled in this whole garden. This garden is going to have a bit of greenery on the wall. I do want to get a pool in here. I've put the decking around this kind of way. I've wrapped it around now, and I've also extended this over the top of it, just so this kind of black area didn't look like it's just like plonked on, even though I do like that personality. With this building, because it is quite a stark concrete looking building, it was just looking a little bit weird. So I've done that, and I think it's just set the black off on this area now and just made the shape a little bit more interesting, to be honest. It's not my favorite modern house I've ever done, mainly because most of it's drawn from and kind of an inspiration picture, so I never feel like that's my own work sometimes, if you know what I mean. So I can never be as proud as what I would if I kind of came up with it myself. I'm just going to try something here. I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, I mean, it's not much, but I'm moist for that. Yes. I've actually dragged this out as well, one tile over, so it kind of hangs over the window. I just preferred the shape of that. Sometimes you got to go back and look at what you've built, and then you can like edit it, and yeah, that's where we're going. Anyway, how far are we? We're nearly 10 minutes in. I haven't even started. I hope you're all okay. I've been absolutely pissing myself with your comments as per usual. Been making me wee. And yeah, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Ooh. Don't these go weird when you size them up though? I don't think they go weird. Oh, they do. Look, they have that weird like glitching in effect when it kind of renders into the... I'm still going to use them though. I like that. It would probably make more sense to put the trees on here now. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I am. You bloody watch me. I'm going to do it. So yeah, today we'll get the exterior and the gardens done. And we'll see how much time we've got left. What I have done on the inside is just put some... I definitely want this wooden flooring. This is from Get Famous, I think. Yeah, Get Famous. Get Famous wooden floors. I've also used some polished concrete in here downstairs on the floors, but I've kept everything white. And I'm thinking that we can kind of come together as a community and decide on what colors to do in here. I don't think I would definitely see them being more minimalist. So bright colors is probably a big no-no. I want to steer away from the natural tones because we've done that recently in a modern build. So I don't know. I'm gonna have a little think on that, but you guys are more than welcome to help me. I do not mind on that at all. Okay, so I've put a apartment mailbox in as well, just because I wanted the room here, and it kind of fits in with the aesthetic. So it almost looks like one of those like kind of buzzers that you like sort of speak through, like intercoms. So I'm kind of there for that. I am. So yeah, as we were saying, there's not going to be much gardening going on. I would like a rose garden of some kind, though. That Annalise probably gets a really sexy gardener in to do that, to sort her bush out. I find things funny that shouldn't be. I'm a child. Yeah, maybe these just on the corners. That could be cute. Just these. These remind me of aloe vera. Or they're almost like a lotus shape as well. A lotus flower shape. What are they actually called? The oso succulent. The oso succulent. I just got that. Did not need to put the accent on, but I think it added to it, personally. Personally, my loves. But yeah, don't worry. I will go back and read those comments that you've all left to me. I make sure to read every single one. And if I can't reply, I'll always make sure to acknowledge it and make you know that I have read it. Trust me, I do read them. But I just haven't had a chance. Last night, for example, we're not going to do a cactus. That's weird. Might do a hedge, though, at the back here. Last night, I was playing Overwatch with my nephew. And I haven't played Overwatch in about a year. And I forgot how much I actually enjoy playing Overwatch. Like, I had such a good time playing it. It was very good. It's just such a well-optimized game. Like, it just runs so smoothly. And the graphics are just... I love the style of the art. And yeah, I love it. Love it. And ladies, my nephew is 21 years old and he's single. So if there's anybody out there that wants to go out with a 21-year-old English gamer, then put your applications below and I will set you up a date. He will cringe. He will cringe if I tell him that. But, oh well. What are uncles for apart from to embarrass their nephews? Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that there. And I think here, I wouldn't imagine they would sit or anything at the front of the house. It doesn't make sense considering they've got quite a substantial garden at the back. So it's underneath there. Maybe instead of doing those there, let me see how far you hang out. Oh, that's quite a good way. Oh, why do you not meet? I might have to put a thicker trim on it, but maybe if I do something like this here, let me just see if that's going to make this look weird from the front. No, it doesn't. It kind of adds to it. And if I can do that to there and there, I'm going to get rid of the ones on the inside. Let's get down to that level, shall we? 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. And then go in with the soil. I just had to check that I was recording and I had my heart stop was like, did you even press record? You did. And people have been asking about my camera. I know it's really bleached out and it's awful at the minute. It's not the quality I want you guys to be watching in. But all I've got at the minute is a Logitech C920, which is a webcam. I am going to be getting a DSLR so I can have a really cool quality camera for the channel, but it's not coming just yet. I'm still iffing around between two cameras that I like and trying to find the best price and stuff, but the quality of the stream will get better soon, I promise. Not stream, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. You know what I fucking mean. But yeah, that will be coming soon. I'm excited for it. This this Logitech, it's okay. It's okay for a webcam, but it just bleaches your skin out. I'm a lot more tanned than what I'm appearing on stream, on video. But it just bleaches you out, this one. And I've tried everything. I've tried color filters. I've tried to correct the saturation, blah, 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 blah. But then it just messes with my green screen behind and it's just a whole lot of mess. And it's just too much for this moment in time. I cannot be dealing with it. So we're going to forget it. And we'll... Oh, should we have a little pop of pink there? No. Maybe a cacti. Maybe a little cheeky... Oh, I quite like that. I quite like that. But I think it needs a couple of rocks with it. As it's not going to... It's not going to... Yeah. It needs a couple of just warmer toned rocks. Just like this. Just like that. Just like that. And then this one here. Oh! Not that big, darling. I was trying to size you down. Oh, that made a difference. Can't even see them. We'll put another one there. Just for the shits and giggles. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of doing it for me. Let me just get these, just have a little look with that roof up. Yeah, see, just a little pocket of green then, because this is obviously the main living area as well, so it makes sense to have a bit of green coming in, considering there's quite high walls against windows. When they look out, I do want it to have greenery there. I just like that in architecture, I really do. I'm going to put a thicker trim on this one, just to make sure that those are touching. I could raise these up, but Mama hasn't got the time. Not the patience. That's too thick. Never have I ever said that. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to let it have its own gap. It's an architectural detail, and that is what we're going to tell ourselves. It's fine. It's just a pain in the ass to go around and do that. Yeah. Bibbity bobbity boo. That's all you can say on that matter, as far as I'm concerned. Does need a little rug here. Now, the rug in question, I may actually flop that spa day one down. That wouldn't... Are you going to show a rug or what? Thank you. I must have pressed that 3 times then. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. What about a grey? Can they get up there? I did... Oh, yeah, I forgot to even say. I did raise it up just a little bit. Just so the decking is kind of like lifted off of the grass. Yeah, they will be able to get up there. So yeah, that's one thing I've got to mention. Silly bum. Yeah, maybe I could do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, I enjoy that. Does need a light here. I've obviously put a security camera here as well. Them being a private residence, I would imagine them wanting a little bit extra security. Considering the amount of money they've got. Nearly 700,000 simoleons here. Not after this house, though. I was trying to get it down to like 5 to 450 maybe I'd see them having as a family. But who can say? Who can say? Right, light wise, I'm thinking, oh, maybe you, but I could like size you down. I mean, like, I wish the like glass on the black one was not that like warm tone. It's weird. But I'm going to use it, I think. No, I'm not. It's disgusting. It'll have to be you. It'll have to be you. Yeah, if I can pop that just there. In fact, I'm going to pop it just there. In fact, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to go all out. Do bloody 2, my loves. Is that equal? No, that's up a little bit higher, isn't it? And I can just imagine someone in the comments. Just imagine. I always sound like I'm bitching about that. I'm not. If there's something wrong and it's making your eye go a bit weird, then tell me. Apart within reason. Not like the window that you placed is 1 millimeter out from the other one. Because that does not equal fun reading. It's not something fun to read. Absolutely not. Yeah, maybe I could put 2 of these here. Might have to change the colour of them though. I can't tell in the dark. Oh no, they're fine. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll also put a light out here too. I could do another wall one. I won't do the same as what we did over there. We'll just do one of these normal ones, but size it down. And in fact, I'm going to use that one in black. I know this does come in a darker tone. There we are. Stunning. Absolutely 100% beautiful. Yeah, and maybe a few just little lanterns out in this bit here as well. So maybe I'll do like 1 in each corner. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, that brings a little bit of life there, doesn't it? Oh, we're definitely going to need some more of them here though. I mean, I could even put a ceiling light in this part. I don't want to make those lights kind of show on the inside, so I'll try and hide them as best as I can. What's that? Oh, that's me holding one there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yep, kind of enjoy it. We're there for that. Absolutely there for that. So we've got to remember where the windows are on these bits. Said that really weird then. I'm going to drag this all the way through and just connect it there. And then here I may do a soil moment just so that gives another pathway to like get up onto the decking and stuff, and it stops this being a pathway all the way through here. Even though that could be cute, I think it's much more interesting sometimes to break up the Sims pathway and make them choose a different route, just for my pure enjoyment. I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, okay. So, windows. Sorry about that little spin there. Maybe using the... Yeah, using these. And we'll obviously put some boxes below it and stuff. Yeah, around about there. We'll put 3 in. We'll really go to town and absolutely 100% treat ourselves. Just in case you won't get enough treats. There's a treat. There is a treat. And can we put these down the bottom to make it look like... excuse you? I mean... I don't hate that. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. I'll just plonk these just down the bottom. Let's have a look from the inside as well. Yeah, that's kind of cute. That is kind of cute, but I do need to just drag it just a little bit more. Did I raise you up then? I did. Yes. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll do exactly the same here, just for this one window. Just for this one window. And then what I'm going to do is get the swimming pool mapped out. And I'm thinking of actually putting the garden down into the basement, so making a bit more of an interesting layout at the back. Considering they've already got like a kind of height at this level, sorry. I think my DPI is all the way up again. 1 second. Sorry about that. It was just a little bit too sensitive. I was spinning everywhere. So yeah, what I was saying is this is kind of all at one level here. I think it would be interesting if we kind of had a pool, maybe off to this side. Where's the neighbors going to be? They're going to be here, aren't they? Well, they can't see in anyway, but yeah, we'll do that. We'll have the pool like here. And then I'm going to bring this down into basement level. And then maybe having the strip of like a rose garden just in between the pool and where it goes down. That could be interesting. Let's try it for absolute science. Okay, maybe there. Let's have a little look at you. I mean, it's not very big, but they don't need a huge pool. And in my eyes, this is in the UK anyway, so outdoor pool equals it needs to be heated. It needs to be heated. I'll just put a grey line around it first. A trim, sorry, not a line. Yeah, because then we could have the, like, rose garden, like... Yeah, I think so. Let me see the grid here. Because the rose garden... It only needs to be 4 wide as well. And we'll make the kind of access down to the pool just so they can come down this way, step down and get straight onto the ladder, like around there maybe. We'll figure that out in a minute, but first, let's get down into the basement level, shall we? I think it could be interesting. And we'll just have like a little chill out area down here, like a little snug with a fire pit and stuff. I think that could be quite cool. Let's just use that basement tool there. So what did we say? 4 there. Do we want to go right to the edge of the rose garden? No, that would be way too... Oh, like... And then straight to the wall as well. There we go. Straight to the wall. Coming down to this level. Make sure you get that room selected. Come on up. Remove ceiling. It's as easy as that, my loves. It's as easy as that. Let me get that grid off so I can see spatial awareness here. Yeah, I think I will... No, I'm not going to carry the hedge on there. I think what I'm going to do is just pull this one in. What, does that look weird? We're going to just do that for the minute because that's bothering my eye. Oh, no, I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, okay. Same brick as this on this part and that part. But then on these parts, I'm thinking about maybe doing a really The only thing with what I was just about to say, I know it goes really weird, the colouring, when you're down in basement. So maybe just putting cement on the other side could be nice. Yeah, I think so. I do think so. I do. But what about... No, you're not in there, are you? You're in here. No, you're not. Where are you? I'm looking for this. No, the one with all the cracks in it. I never forget. I never remember the name of that. That one. There we are. Oh, that's beautiful. And stairwise, I'm thinking this one. No, the other one. This one. The concrete number. Let's have a look. Yeah, but it definitely needs to be 2. Needs to be more substantial. I don't think that's the right tone. I think I may have to go for the darker one. That's brown. Or that's got a brown tone to it anyway. And that's very green grey, that one. I think the brown kind of settled in the best with the wood tone and the brick. So I'm going to do that. I am. Watch me. See? Told you. Told you I was going to do that. Sorry. Right. Well, can I paint that brown as well? Or maybe I could do that brown. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Why ever not, you know? Sometimes you've just got to treat yourself. Half wall around here? I'm thinking I may like to... I don't think that's going to go to the edge there, though, is it? Oh, it does, but then it rises up like a little shit. Oh, that looks great. I enjoyed that bit there. Yeah, I hope that stays. I really do. Make sure you stay. Oh, he is. Great. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh, I can't connect it with that bit there. So, yeah, it needs to be a fence anyway. So, it's a shame because I was really liking that weird glitch bit that was there. Such a shame. Next time. No, please don't follow me. Please do not follow me. What was I using then? Why did I think that that would have been good in here? Why was that even in that, like, mind space where I thought that was acceptable? Maybe a hedge. That could work, actually. That really could work. Yeah, it is going to work. Because we are doing a rose garden on that side as well, so... I know that is hanging over slightly, but you can't help it. It's The Sims. It's The Sims. So I could put, like, the rose garden in here. Well, hang on. How did I connect you into there and I'm not allowed to do you? Very strange. But that does not matter because we need space here anyway to be able to get down to the pool area. So this could be the rose garden bit. Lovely. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the rose garden... Oh, do you know what I'm going to do here? I've just had a thought. The rose garden only grows in the summer, I think. I think that's the case. Yeah, I've just had a thought at the end of the rose garden. What about if we flop up that high hedge that we crafted last time? I think we're on to a winner. Just to break up that wall as well. It looks quite cool. Let's have a little look in a minute once I've got this last bit up. There we are, darling. Flop you there. Yeah, that's cool. Yep. Into that. So I'm definitely going to put some tiles around the pool. I'm thinking about using... Oh, I don't really want to use that because that's quite a contrast. And I don't want that contrast between like the wood and the stone back here. So maybe we need to go for a bit more of a darker tone. Oh, this could work. Oh, would you look at that? Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I kind of like that. Obviously, this is going to have greenery on it as well. So as soon as that's broken up, I think it would start to make sense. We'll put like sun lounges here. So it's right by the pool. The kitchen is obviously here. The entrance is coming out here. So this can be a good dining space. Obviously, they've got their chill out nook down here with a fire pit and whatnot. I enjoy that. Yes. Yes, okay. Okay. No, we'll keep it like that. Yeah, lovely. I think what we're going to do next is maybe detail the pool. Yeah, we'll do a bit of detailing the pool. Okay, so I've flopped on some wallpapers. I used the wallpaper, the tiles from Get Famous, I think. People get confused. Oh no, these are the fitness pack. Oh, so I'm getting confused with the ones. These ones, yeah, Get Famous. They look so similar. Well, they literally are. They've just been recolored and made to look a little bit different when they're actually not. It's good to know as well. And these here as well. Love these. Love that. I just wanted this pool to look a little bit more natural. Natural. So we're going to do that. I'm thinking of just popping some, like, not topiary bushes, but some kind of plants into each corner. There. Maybe a mirror here. That could be cool, actually. I've just thought that would be stunning, actually. So I'm going to do it. Because we could all use a little bit more stunning in our lives. Especially at times like this. And especially if you were in the UK at the minute and you had that bumbling, incompetent Prime Minister make a fool of himself in front of the whole nation yesterday. But I'm not one for politics. You gotta laugh, else you just cry. Right, there we go. No, I'm not feeling the full mirror. I am feeling this, though. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I really wish the mirror would stay like a mirror without it when you're zooming out. Even with like ultra graphics and stuff, like it still doesn't allow for that. Just those little changes, you know, I'd love to see it. Right, okay. And we'll do the... Oh, we'll do that one there. Stunning. Definitely need some lighting around the pool as well. Okay, bush-wise. I wish we had... Maybe I could make it... I've got these amazing little cypress trees. Oh, we can. We're gonna make some little cypress trees for this lot. The shadows working on it as well, which is stunning. I'm not going to leave them planted into the concrete. Don't you worry. I'm going to put a planter underneath of them. Oh, in fact, I'm going to push you in tighter because I could probably get a couple more there, and then I can get a couple more on this side as well then. Doesn't need to be in too tight on that side though. Yes. But yeah, what I was saying is Animal Crossing, the cypress plants that they've got, I love them. I love them. I use them everywhere. My island is definitely coming together on Animal Crossing now. I have the Able sisters. I've been shopping my tits off. Getting absolutely everything. And I'm here for it. And what I failed to realise is that you can have a max of 10 villagers. So I'm absolutely fuming. Because most of my villagers are, quite frankly, ugly. So I'm going to try and get some to move out. Yes, that looks cute. I enjoy it. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go into the garden and get some planters. Oh, oh God, they're large, aren't they? Didn't realise you were that large, sweetie. I want the black ones anyway. Oh, well, we'll whiff you all down a little bit then. Yeah, I'm into that. Why have I never thought about doing this before? Have I ever done this before? Sure I have. Excuse you? Is that right? Nope, that's wonky. Thank you. I've got a hotkey in my Windows that if I hold down shift, my like language keyboard comes up between American English and UK English. The correct English, by the way. Gonna have loads of Americans shouting at me now. Don't shout at me, I love you. Yes! Aren't you here for that? Are you here for that as much as me? Because I'm here for it. 100% here for it. Did I size it down twice? No. It's a bit excessive, love. Bit excessive. Getting ahead of yourself. Right, I love that they disappear so you can't see where they're going. But they are trees, so they are working like that. Oh my God, that is completely and utterly wonky. So I do need to come in with this one. Stop being a shit and get in the corner. Me as a parent. There we go. This one. Stunning, stunning. Flop you down to there. Oh my god. Yep, lovely. Let's get under you as well. God, this is very time consuming, but the results are marvellous. So we're going to go for it. Oh, that's just made the garden. That's as far as I'm concerned. They could be like pushed in a little bit more actually, these ones. So I am sadly going to do that on camera. Maybe just a little smidgen more, just to widen up this area. Same with you, my little darling. Off your flop. There we are. Look. Oh, stunning. Yeah, that's better. Just much better spatial awareness. Definitely need a tree back here. Obviously, you can't put one in the rose garden. We can do one here. So what I may do is copy the European beech tree and put it back here. I always find, I love this tree, but I always find the trunk too long. Like the leaves don't start at a good area for me. I know you can't say that about trees because they do whatever they want to do. You can't control them. Naughty tree. Got long legs. It's very... But yeah, I still like to use it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you found that as interesting as what it appeared to be. Oh, my lord. Why do you watch me? I have no idea. I have no idea. What about this one? Oh, they're going to be absolute little shits, aren't they? I know I can put the bloody like foundation down and blah, 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 but I just can't be bothered. Cannot be asked. I will make it work. I will make it work and make it more difficult for myself, okay? Oh, yeah. Put a couple of them in as well. Stunning. Again, nothing too crazy. I would like a fence there, like just to mark off, but they're not going to allow that because of the rise in the foundation. So I'm not going to. Okay. Okay, rose gardens. Sorry, I just hit my mic. Rose gardens are kind of like rosy and stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it look rosy. What about if I just do all soil? Yeah, we're going to do that. That is definitely happening. All soil. What do the roses actually look like as a bush in The Sims 4? I don't even know. Are they aesthetically pleasing? Or do we need to go and put in some of those absolute awful ones that look like this? I can't put that in. Oh, and that one. I mean, this is not too bad, but it's just very bulbous. That's a good word. Big bulbous bush. I have no idea. No idea. Okay, I'll go into debug off of camera and I'll get out some of the roses. Okay. Roses of red. Violets of blue. I just can't think what to say. So this is just going to have to do. We've put a rose garden in. I don't know where that came from. Don't ask. They have to be planted in spring and fall. We're in summer, so that's great. I really enjoy that. I'm going to have to change it for spring to get the roses in bloom. I also pulled it back one. It was just looking a little bit swamped against this. It didn't look right. The soil kind of meeting the wood and stuff. So I've done that and it pleases my eye a lot more. Up here, I think what we're going to do is wrap around the glass balcony in black. I think so. Let me just get this bad boy. No. Maybe not. We'll go for this one instead. Oh, yes. Get rid of that foundation like there's no tomorrow. Oh, Christ. Yeah, there we go. I need to copy that darker foundation again now and get it on there and on that bit. Stunning. Stunning. I'm going to bring this all the way to there. It's fine. I mean, I'm actually going to wall this off, I think. Oh, it's not going to let me meet up with that. What about if I go from this side? Nope, definitely not. I don't want the sim to have a path down this way. It won't allow me to. Oh, it's because of the hedge. Okay. So I'll do it. No, it's not going to let me. Okay. We'll just forget that. In fact, I know what to do. Get through that, fuckers. There we go. Oh, that's right through the glass, that one. Let's go to there where it meets. Yeah, there we go. Just for extra safety. You don't want a toddler wandering down there and then tumbling down into the chill out area, do you? So, chill out area, I'm going to pull out a few bits actually. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so I've pulled out a few little pieces. Fire pit with these chairs from Idle Living. Also the basketball hoop, I would imagine. Does it come in a swatch that isn't like smashed? That would be great. Thank you. Yeah, I would imagine Robert kind of trying to keep his kids as active as possible, considering he's a doctor and whatnot. Just going to go with that. This is going to be a little barbecue pit as well down here. We're going to get in some kitchen countertops. Just in a nice plain black. That would be lovely. Does it need drawers on? No, absolutely not. And there's not going to be any that doesn't really have that. But maybe we'll go for this one instead in black. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Let's get a corner moment there. Is that into the corner there? That doesn't look like it to me. It's not. Stop it. Okay, there we go. Plop you there. Let me just maneuver this one into here. Now, I always push this barbecue into places, but when they lift it, this kind of cuts into the wall a little bit, but it is still usable. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because, once again, you are not my real mum. I'll put this here. This kind of blends in perfectly with that barbecue, doesn't it? Why am I 9 foot away? Yep, to about there. Lovely. And then this one should automatically... Nope, don't want to. What about if I flop on a bit of auto counteraction? Absolutely not. Oh. No. Naughty. There we are. Yes. I could fit one more there. One more. Let's whiff you into the stairs. So you're not got that poke little edge. Once again, 20 foot away. And I'll put a little bin just down here next to it. Like a little outdoory looking bin. There we go. Stunning. And then I'm going to do a glass railing down the stairs here. Absolutely gorgeous. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. And my thoughts were, I've put a hot tub up here just to begin with, but I really want to pay attention to what I'm putting in the kitchen because I kind of want to make this whole one area. So this decking up here, we're going to actually work on tomorrow. So yeah, there'll be another part tomorrow and we'll work on the kitchen and everything first and make this like a whole area, the decking, everything at the top. I thought that would be a nice little way of doing things. I'm not enjoying that picnic bench now. I'm thinking it needs a bit more of a... just like a sofa area rather than, you know, I think that would look even nicer. We need some like more outdoor furniture. Anybody else agree with me on that? I would love to see some more outdoor furniture. I never tend to use this. Let's see if we can find a swatch that would look good with all of this. And there we are. The search has ended. I use this to death, but my God. That one goes quite nicely, doesn't it? Fits in with the aesthetic. Yeah, maybe we'll do this. How do we want to orientate this? Do we want to have like a little back moment that way? I mean, that could make the layout quite nice, actually. If I push these into the wall and then put a nice table in the middle here. Do I use the outdoor one or do we actually go into the living area and find ourselves a nice table? That is the question, but it needs to look like it could be outside. Oh, this one is always a winner, isn't it? It's always a bloody winner, this one. I love the little flames that comes from this. More objects like this, please, Sims team. More innovative objects like this, I'd love to see. We love to see it. We really do. Yeah. Yeah. These walls are looking a bit stark. I'm thinking about actually putting some greenery on these walls as well. I think I'll just do it a cluster of it in the corner though and not swamp it too much. So I'll pull this a little bit more in. We'll get the heater just next to where they're going to be sitting and they can still get through. Yep, quite easily. We need a sink here for a start. So we're going to go ahead. In fact, I'll put the sink there. We're going to go ahead and flop that in there right now. Just a nice, there we go, industrial looking one there. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, what I'll do is use those same ivy pieces over there. Maybe I could size them up. No, that's overkill, isn't it? Yep, way overkill. What I'll do is I'll do my own little moment and kind of make it look as natural as possible. And just swamp this corner in it. In a bit of greenery. And we'll actually do planter boxes for these. Okay, we've got these. I'm going to mix up this now and just make sure that the pattern's not repetitive. This is what I always tend to do with ivy. It's a process, but it's got, I think it's got a nice finishing touch. I really, really do. There we go. Go up to there. Lovely. Yeah. Yep, no, that's fine. And then I was going to put in a little planter. A little planter of some descript. Maybe using the this one. Oh, I hate the patterns on it. Can we just have no patterns? Just none. Would you like patterns? No, thank you. That one can poke into the wall a little bit there. It doesn't matter because this is the basement area and we can't see it. And I'm going to do one more, hopefully. If I can get the alignment just right. I need it to be just there we go. Just so it doesn't glitch out. And then I'm going to reshuffle this just slightly like that. And maybe just pull this over just ever so slightly. There we go. That's kind of added something down there. Need lighting here now. You know what lights would look really cool? These. But oh, I know they don't even need to be sized down, really. Let me get this going at night. Oh, look at that glow coming from that fire. That's absolutely stunning. If I could do one there, another one there. We'll do one in the greenery as well. That's balanced, yes. We'll do one there. That would probably get hit by the basketball, but we're going to do it anyway. And then what I'll do is pop 2 of these little cheeky numbers. Or just maybe just 1. Ah, I thought that was going to be the right height. It's not. What about if I lift it? Or put 2 down and then lift it. Let me just see what this is going to do. Let's have a look at it. Oh my Christ. Oh, girl. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Nope, that's gash. Absolute gash. I'm going to just pull... Oh, there's 2 there. I'm just going to pull this one out and pop you there. And then there needs to be light over here as well, but I don't want to use those same spotlights. I'm thinking about just doing the low-level wall lights just to give a bit more glow over to this area. I maybe just use these, but size them down and change the color to black. There we go. If I do one there and then one there. Yeah, see, that's enough light down there. Doesn't need to be over brightness. This is a chill out zone with a semi bit of basketball action going on. We'll sort the rest of the lighting out tomorrow. This part's going on a little bit long now. So, yeah, I think we've done a little bit today. We haven't done massive amounts, but we've managed to kind of like just perfect areas a little bit more. Make it flow through, suit the family as well, most important. Got the rose garden going. I'll try and get them in bloom for tomorrow so we can sort of see what they look like. That could be nice. And we'll get the lighting and everything sorted there tomorrow as well. And then we'll make a start tomorrow. We'll go into the interior of the kitchen and we'll make this a whole probably episode. We might even be able to get the living room done tomorrow. We'll see. This is going to be Robert's office. No, this one's going to be Robert's office because it was an odd shape. I was like, what do I want that room to be? that can be an office. This I'm unsure of just yet. I may make this like a family room of like skills and stuff. I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. Living area, obviously. Toilet. This is going to be a cupboard storage. And this is obviously the kitchen diner coming around here, which we will get to tomorrow. There we are, my loves. We're getting there. Not too bad. Not too shabby. I think it's looking quite nice, actually. But yeah. Guys, thank you so much for coming today. I appreciate your faces. I really do. As always, get those comments down in the comment box. If I don't answer, trust me, I will. I will get to them. But other than that, I'm going to leave you here, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.